Let's talk about Jersey now.
Jersey
We're
hip-hop.
going to give some unsung heroes.
Salute the legends of Jersey.
Y'all got to stop. I think we got Jersey.
Let's salute Jersey, man. Redman, Queen Latifah, Naughty by Nature, Lords of the Underground.
Go one by one.
Artifacts, Wyclef, Praz, Sugar Hill, Fetty Wap, Joe Buttons, Ransom, Chill Rob G, Rod Digger, Outsiders, Hurricane G, Apache.
Wow. I want to get
Redhead Kingpin.
Redhead Kingpin.
Come on, man. Y'all leaving niggas out, man. Don't leave niggas out.
Club Zanzibar.
Lords of the Underground, man.
Poor Righteous Teachers.
They from there?
Shaq. Yes.
Yeah, Shaq. Poor Righteous Teachers. Let's go. The whole Jersey, salute.
In the Naughty by Nature, Tretch. Tretch is an unsung hero.
You said Tretch.
Yeah, but
you said Naughty.
Let's try to break it down, though. You just want to run through the list like that?
Me. Let's go.
I think Redman.
I follow your lead.
I think Redman's the most underrated MC ever lived in the hip hop game.
Hell no. Niggas know about Redman. What he do? Crazy.
Yeah, but they don't know about Redman the way they know about Redman. But maybe they know about the flow.
Nah.
So you think a random commercialized...
And they know about Redman.
They know about Redman.
You know about hip-hop, and you fucking know about Redman.
They don't give him his props. It's impossible. Redman was so good.
Who is they?
I'm talking about they.
I don't know who they is.
They don't want us to win. They don't want us. They.
No, they get Redman.
Hypothetically speaking.
Kidding me? Reggie's that nigga, dog.
I agree. So I'm just trying to say.
He ripped stages of globally.
I think he's one of the greatest MCs of all time. He's just, but my point is, his name should be up there with everybody's top 10, top 5, whatever they want to do. He's that good. Right? Queen Latifah.
Iconic, legendary.
There's nothing we could do about that. That's legendary.
Just put her up there just put her on a lot of Rushmores of all type of different umbrellas of Rushmores.
Naughty by Nature. They had the game in a frenzy.
Rip shit.
Hey, Vinny KG. KG went on to produce a lot of R&B.
Jaheim, Janae.
He had all of them dudes rocking.
Next.
Next is one of my favorite groups. Right? Shout out to RL. The Outsiders, I put them into the equation because they're the first people I ever seen bring Eminem out.
Fatal Hussein, rest in peace. Jersey.
Fatal Hussein. That was crazy to me, right? One day we got to interview Muta Bell on here from the Outsiders and explain how did Tupac, were they cousins or something? Because he's
the Outlaws
LA.
Or the Outsiders?
The Outlaws. Fatal Hussein. That was my man. Yeah. What I'm saying is, when they beef in the East Coast, West Coast, it's crazy that the guys who's on all the ill records with Pac is from Jersey. How did that happen? Did they meet him in LA? How did that go down? Like, this is the East Coast, West Coast beef, and these guys was from right here under the nose of New York, Jersey. And so, who else we got on that list for Jersey, we said? Poor Righteous Teacher was incredible.
Fetty Wap, Chill Rob G, Rob Digger.
Fetty Wap.
Sugar Hill Gang. Wyclef, Lauryn
Hill, greatest female of all time. I don't care what you say. You know, sometimes people get mad because, you know, certain artists are put in a level of, it ain't even artists. Like people say, who's your top 5? You bring up Lauryn, they might be like, yo, she don't even count, but she does count, right? I made a mistake the other day when
why wouldn't she count?
She's the greatest of all time. Some people
say she don't count, they got to get out of it. She counts.
But they think she's the cheat code. She's the AI. So what I'm saying is, the other day I take the top 5 DJs, top 5 DJs, and with Khaled, I threw him in that I threw him in that category. I was like, yo, Khaled too big. They even call him a DJ.
And pissed Kid Capri off with that.
Why? Because he wanted to big up Khaled? I don't even know what he's pissed off about. I put him first on the list. I'm gonna stop bigging niggas up.
Yo,
it's like 2 or 3 guys that I bigged up and they wound up dissing me. And I'm like sitting here like, yo, like, I'm bigging you up. But Khaled definitely would have been on my top 5 DJ list. You know, but when I look at Khaled, I always look at him as his catalog is so big.
Ooh.
The man, DJ Khaled, his catalog is so big, I feel like it's so much bigger than just DJing. When you a DJ and you got a DJ, shout out to DJ Nasty from Orlando. When Khaled does a show, he got a DJ. He don't DJ. He has a DJ. So
yeah, when you a DJ with a DJ,
hello.
let's go DJ.
Let's go DJ.
Like,
but there's certain people on that list.
Your doghouse got a doghouse?
Chill Rob G. That's one of the most class. It's getting kind of hectic. And so
SP put me on the Chill Rob G in high school.
Way.
Yeah, SP used to love Chill Rob G. He put me on to. He was nice.
He was nice. He was dope, and he had a big commercial hit. I got the power. It was 2. It was Chill Rob G. Who else? They had 2 versions. How did they have it? Imagine you did
that CNC
why Jada wanted this and that, and somebody else got the same song, same beat. How did that happen? It was 2 I Got the Powers at the same time. Video Music Bar played both of them. How did that happen?
One Chill Rob G and one
Who's
the other.
I think it was Snap.
CNC Music Factory.
Snap.
And the Chill Rob G version.
Both hits at the same fucking time, same beat, same song. I Got the Power. How did they pull that shit off? That must have been before clearing samples, huh?
Rest in peace to Hitman Howie T.
Ooh.
Did you know?
I never met Howie T, but I always respected his contributions to hip hop. Howie T, though. I've always been jealous of people with their own theme song.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, Tommy Mottola just asked me to do his documentary, and they were asking me, yo, what about it? And I was like, yo, Tommy Mottola lives on the road. Like, imagine they made a hit record about you that they're playing all over the world. Like Howie T. When I tell you that shit was wavy, when he had the Howie Tito, Howie Tito, that shit was crazy. Some of the groups, James, Special Ed, Chubb Rock. He did Salt and Pepper, it's probably his biggest group. But Color Me Bad, that was like the white.
Howie or Herbie? Well, Herbie is
that was Herbie, Salt and Pepper?
Yeah.
Howie T did
Sweet Tea.
He did Sweet Tea too.
He did Sweet Tea too, right?
But Howie T, living legend. He should get all the flowers he deserves.
Definitely. Rest in peace and prayers and condolences to his family.
You know, I always get surprised when somebody passes away in hip hop that I never met. Like, cause
yeah, me too. Cause you met everybody.
I met everybody. I feel weird when I ain't meet him. You know who else met everybody? Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, shout out to Busta. He got a star on the Walk of Fame, man. He deserved that. I seen the picture with him at LL. That was fire.
Beyond that.
They one of the last 2. I mean, LL is the first. But for our era that's left. And Busta.
We did something.
And you couple them right behind him.
I'm coming behind him. Am I coming with the Euro or I'm coming with the... Yo, this motherfucker.
You got a new... Your shit ain't the Euro, though, because it's the first...
It's the fluidity.
I got to get a new name for your step.
Yo, no, I like that one. But, you know, Busta Rhymes, leaders of the new school. Shout out to Long Island. They claim him, too. I know he says he's from Brooklyn. He grew up in Brooklyn, went to school with Biggie and Jay-Z. But Long Island claims him. And Keith Murray, I missed a big one. Keith Murray and the Long Island Kid. Keith Murray's not just an incredible rapper. He's one of my brothers. So I'm sorry if I messed up and I missed missed out with Keith Murray. People were saying MF Doom. A lot of people, it just was amazing their contribution. will.i.am says that Black Thought is 1 trillion times. This is hip hop. We got to discuss this, Jada. He's 1 trillion times better than Jay-Z.
That's how he feels. What you want me to elaborate on how that man feels?
So that's it. You just say that's how he feels, that's that.
Yeah, I came from where you mind your business. You know what I'm saying? I was taught to mind my business.
Me personally, I let the facts be the facts, and I let the history determine itself. You had your shot to make hits, to be the biggest in the game. She was a model for 1.5 years. I had my shot. We all had our shot at who's the best rapper, who's the biggest rapper in the game. The Roots played and are still playing an integral part of hip hop, right? They also crossed up. They're like JB Smooth. They hooked up with the Jewish white guy and they got the lick. They in. Like, they could do bar mitzvahs and all the white joints.
All I'm gonna tell you is you're never gonna hear a rapper say fucking Coldplay's 1 million times better than Black Eyed Peas. They put that out there, and that's the reason the hip-hop is hanging on a string, is they fucking making everybody go against each other for no reason. Just for small talk and clicks and get the most traffic to your thing. If that's how he feels, fuck it, that's how he feels, but there's nowhere on Google. You could Google Chat, GBT, whoever the fuck you want. You're not going to find Hove or Black Thought nowhere saying the Backstreet Boys is 1 trillion times better than NSYNC. Leave our fucking culture alone. That's my opinion too. Because you're starting off some shit and then he's going to go be in a state-of-the-art hills somewhere making cars. Just don't do that. What's called for that? If you feel like that, that's fine. But
no.
We need no more nuclear bombs set off in hip-hop, and let's just call for $1 billion. This guy's a rich tech. He makes cars. He's going to go on an interview and just say, that's his thoughts, cool, but we don't need that. Think about it. Find me somewhere where a prolific rapper went somewhere and said, this guy's better than will.i.am 1 trillion times.
Well, if I say it, right, if you say it, you can't say it yourself anyway. Because even the time LL Cool J's invented GOAT, it's one of the GOATs. But when he said, I'm better than everybody, or he said some statement like, I'm the greatest.
No, if somebody says it about themselves, it's different than somebody, for one, that ain't the type of music you do ain't even our type of music to just go up there and just put two people against.
He almost lined up Black Thought, huh? Like if you think about it.
He lined up everything, because what the fuck do that got to do with anything? Even if that's his thoughts. Save it to your fucking self.
I'm going to move on from there because he might have stopped the bombshell or nuclear, whatever the case may be. Yeah, thank you for...
the more we put lighter fluid on it, the more it goes. Let that shit go down. They both great.
There's a difference between fucking up and being fucked up. Huh?
Definitely.
I sit with my sisters. I sat the other day, had dinner with our sister Mary J.
MJ.
And all of them. And, I don't think I bothered them when I was just hungry. So I was like, yo, where y'all at? They were like, yo, here, I pulled up. I got to eat some shit, right? But when I had these conversations with the women, beautiful conversations, but she said, there's a difference between fucking up and being fucked up.
Yeah.
You can fuck up.
Yeah.
That don't mean you fucked up.
Yeah. Which one you rather be?
Man,
you rather fuck up or you rather be fucked up?
It depends on what level of...
I'd rather fuck up.
You rather fuck up?
There's a chance to fix that and you learn from your lesson. Being fucked up is no good. Some mean albums out there.
Oh, you go on album mode? Okay, I'm trying to talk about life. Yeah.
Raekwon's album, fire.
Raekwon the Chef.
Freddie Gibbs' album with Alchemist. Shit is crack.
Man, that's crazy. Freddie Gibbs' Alchemist album is really, really crazy. Raekwon. I love what Nas is doing, throwing out those You heard that new Ghostface song?
Ghostface single, crazy.
He dumbed out. My favorite Wu-Tang member. Who's your favorite Wu-Tang member? You don't want to answer, huh? You gotta have a favorite.
All of them.
You ain't got a favorite?
All of them.
My favorite Wu-Tang member is Raekwon the Chef. I just love his delivery. I love everything he stand for, the shit he was talking about. He was like the drug dealer Wu-Tang member. You know what I'm saying? And me, I always been in that street, that paraphernalia, you know what I'm saying? So I could always relate to Ray more than everybody. And everybody else is phenom. Some people say Inspector Deck. Some people say U-Guard. Some people say...
All of them, my brother.
So we gonna say that Freddie Gibbs' Alchemist album is phenom. Alchemist hit me up and said, thank us for bigging him up when we all picked him as one of our top beats that we ever rapped to.
My brother, that's my brother, Al. Yeah, me.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
Yeah. The new Mobb Deep album is finished too. Shout out to Hab.
So one of them Jeopardies, they put, what's the address of Cedric Avenue, 1515. Your normal person, your normal moms, your normal school teacher or somebody like that, they wouldn't really technically know that was the birthplace of hip hop. So that's justified, you know what I'm saying? But it's up to us to explain that, right? There's one of the biggest birthplaces of hip hop, Kool Herc, threw them parties there. And it became legendary. But, hip-hop started in 3 different areas. So it started there. It started in Bronx River. Then it started in my hood, too. So at three, Kiss, what do you want me to say to you? You want me to tell you? Shot Rock, the first female MC, is from my block. Little Rodney C. Ruby D, the first Latino MCs from my block. Melly Mel's from my block. Love Bug Starcy's from my block. Grandmaster Flash used to play 23 Park. Like, I'm from the Mecca, the soil. So, whenever anybody tries to start some hip-hop shit, they just can't. I'm from there. I'm sorry for you.
Is it Sedgwick or is it your block?
No. It started in 3 different places. Cedric is where Kool Herc is from, and we acknowledge that as the birthplace of hip-hop, but it started 3 different... It's Bambaataa, it's Flash, and it's Kool Herc. Those are the 3 founding fathers of hip-hop. And it started out in them 3 areas in the Bronx. I happen to be from one of the areas where the biggest guys ever did it, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. One day I'm watching Melly Mel playing basketball across the street from my house, and the next day he's doing Chaka Khan at the Grammys, B. I seen them when they all got the whole Furious 5 got their first white 190 Benzes, and they pulled up to my block back to back on them shits like this. And I'm watching it as a little kid, like, I'm really from that. That's not even what you made me go there because you put the cap face. It's not cap. There's nothing I could do. I'm sorry. I was born there, the Mecca. But 1515 Sedgwick.
That's Melly Mel saying Shaka Khan.
Yeah, Shaka Khan. I want to get you Shaka Khan. I want to hear you Shaka Khan. That's Melly Mel. Huh? 1520 Cedric Avenue? Okay, I'm 5 paces off. But the thing is, that's across the street from River Park Towers. That's one way in, one way out. They throw them fucking refrigerators at you off the roof in there. River Park Towers? That shit, be lucky to go in and come out. Don't go see some girl at River Park Towers. You ain't coming out. That's a different type of thing. But yo, Jada, man.
At 15.
Yeah.
The sweet, tender age of 15, you choreographed Beyonce's Ring the Alarm video. What was that? How did that?
That's crazy.
How did that?
You want to know what's crazy? Another stamp to New York. She wanted to learn the chicken noodle soup.
Wow.
And this is, this when I was rolling around with the big hair, the fitted cap, you already know. You know what I'm saying? So
who better to get it right
feel
than
me?
you?
So they called me because I was outside battling everybody. Like, it was up for everybody. So it's like they called me to come and do it, but you already know the Harlem me like, I'm about to throw wild other shit in there. Like, it's like, yo, she had one job. She just wanted to learn the chicken noodle soup. And I went in there and I was ready. Like, I wasn't like, I was like, hey, everybody, I'm ready to work. Let's go, boom, boom, boom. And she just started dying laughing. She's like, oh yeah, she's a star. Like, I was ready. We was chicken noodle soup and some more shit. Like, I was throwing in mad other shit. Like, maybe this, maybe this. Then she called me back for another performance that she had. And, let me, help work on that. And, it's just was amazing. But I'm also a sponge. I'm SpongeBob Square fucking pants. Like, I'm a soak in everything. I'm gonna take in everything.
While
So it's
like
learning. So to be able to, work with her and it's like at that age, I'm taking in everything. But all of me is like, understand aesthetics. And I was already 15 walking by dance groups like, nah, this need to be like this. Yeah, because if you look from here, it's just not
right.
I ain't rolling. You feel me? Like I was bossy, but it was always for the best.
Your hood, right? I don't know if you know, I started at 132nd and Park Avenue.
Where?
Yes, ma'am. Right by where the pimps and the hoes used to be and the free cheese was out there underneath the train. My man Chubby Love, he passed away.
No, Chub.
My man Chubby Love, a.k.a. Gerard X, his sister's trying to get the block named after him. So the term where the basketball courts and the handball court where he used to say crack is whack. He used to be out there. So one day he pulls up, he's in a Ford Taurus, and he gets out the car. This guy's like 600 pounds. You have had to seen him when you was a kid. He was this big, and he got out Louis Vuitton from the floor up. And I said, oh, shit, what's that? Because this guy 500-600 pounds. What the fuck? He was like, yo, this Dapper Dan. He was like, yo, I was like, what? He took me to Dapper Dan. When I was 14, I got my first Dapper Dan. Because Gerard X, I never seen no shit like that. He get out the car go up. He goes, and the motherfucker Louis Vuitton all the way up. And that guy took me to Dap, Gerard X. And so when I realized you're from that same hood right there, very important. Growing up so hard though, right? Like growing up in that area, because you go to that school across. You went to that school right there?
What school?
The school right around the curve. Yeah. What's that school right there?
What?
Yo,
oh my God, you go to PS30.
Yo, they got fucking...
I was a menace in PS30.
They got like metal detectors and shit, TSA in that school. My man's wife was the principal. She had me go talk to the kids. I never seen no shit like that. They had the metal detectors with the cop in the front. They still got pimps and shit and all that over there. But growing up so tough, right? To be so polished and to get to where you're going and where you at now, what does that feel like? When you come back to the city, I seen you with Bevy.
Yeah.
I love Bev.
I love Bev.
I love Bev. Yo, you know what time it is with Bev and all that? Yo.
Who don't know Bev?
Everybody know
from the
Bev.
city. You don't know.
Well, I seen you with Bev. I was like, and it is true. It is like kind of like a homecoming. It is.
Yeah.
I know Tiana. It's crazy. I'm looking at your daughter right now, and I think I met you about that age.
Yeah.
About that age.
Yeah.
And I'm in Harlem coaching at the Rucker. And you pull up in that world famous bike of yours.
Yeah.
And the reason why there's such an ill...
First time I ever met her, she had that bike.
She was on the bike too?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Around the same time?
I don't know if it's the same, but when I ever first seen her, she was on the bike. I'm like, Pick, who's that? Like, nah, that's T.
You know what's crazy is I meet so many people, right? I've been doing this 30-something years, and I met so many people who told me, Joe, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be a billionaire. Even Angie Martinez laughs at me because she said the first time I met her, I was like, yo, I'm going to be the biggest. I'm fat. And she was like, yeah, right. And so you, out of nowhere, you pull up on me and you're like, yo, I need to meet Pharrell. Like, you got to introduce me to Pharrell. I'm going to be his next artist. And I'm like, yo, this girl, she flies, she little, but I mean, she got big dreams. And to see everything you ever predicted at that age to come to fruition, how did you know? Because you had to know when you was young. Like, how did you know? Did you say, yo, I'm special? God made me special? Because for real, though, you have to have a certain type of blessing and confidence to just predict all that in the future and it actually to come true.
I mean, first and foremost, I got a lot of prayer warriors. That's first. I feel like I'm covered, you know? But secondly, I think it's just some cocky Harlem shit. Like, that's just Harlem shit in general. We understand aesthetics and vibes and what things are supposed to look like, but I've always been very intentional, even at a young age. So it's kind of crazy to see Junie now speak the same way, you know? But it's kind of like, seeing you, like, that was a big thing for me. I'm like, yo, what's up? I know you in there, tell Pharrell and them, da-da-da-da, what we doing?
And then she got with Pharrell. How crazy.
That's crazy, right? Yeah.
It's safe to say she's good at everything.
I'm a manifester.
Anything she puts her hands on, it turns
We call you a
something
triple
beautiful.
threat, right? Because there's nothing you can't do. And was that ever a complication for, you know, an A&R, somebody to see your vision? Because you do so many things. Yeah. Was it hard to get the team to just get aligned with, like, all right, I want to choreograph this. I want to sing. I want to shoot. I want to, like, people just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, everybody ain't built like that. Did you ever have that problem?
I mean, it was a lot. And it was very difficult. And the way you breaking it down actually make me, like, want to, like, empathize with them for them a little bit, because no, real shit, because I never used to understand people like, they don't know what to do with you. What the fuck does they don't know what to do with me? I'm not trying to hear all that. Like, you, like, if I'm giving you everything, you're avoiding all the things you would pay for normal for the next artist. So I used to think it was easier having an artist that did everything. I used to walk into the label with the old school mood board, like cut out pictures and like glued to a cardboard box. Like, I had the vision. So it's like, if everything is literally laid in your lap, how
you saying you don't know what to do?
Yeah, how you saying you don't know what to do? But to your point, if it's like a robotic system and they're stagnant in their comfort is, here's the standard. We do this with all our artists. So because we do this with all our artists, then no other way is the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I dealt with it for a long time until I took that step back, because I do everything. So it's kind of like, again, when I seen you and when I took a step back from music, I went and I manifested the same thing, because I was definitely shoved in the corner on some, like, yo, if you retire, you boom, 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 I don't think that's smart. I'm telling you, it's not. I'm like, I'm going to be a big director. Everybody's going to call me. I'm going to be a go-to director. I'm going to be a big actress. I'm going to protect other creatives. I'm going to pour into other creatives. Everything I said I was going to do, I did that.
Did that. And did it superbly.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Let's not forget that.
But that's all a part of that faith walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I go to the casino with God.
No doubt.
I'm like, yo, what we betting on today? What we betting on today?
Both of y'all with God in the casino.
Well, not literally, but I'm just saying, it's like when people take bets elsewhere. People take gambles elsewhere. My gamble is like, Father God, what we doing? What's my purpose? Right. You know what I'm saying? When I'm ready to give up, like, why you keep pushing me? Why you keep pushing me back in? What's my purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do everything. I don't want to be in a box. Okay, if you don't want to be in a box, show me you don't want to be in a box. You know what I'm saying? Keep praying. Keep having conversations. You got to communicate. You got to over-communicate. Over-communicate. So, like, with over-communicating, then he's more clear on what I want. He can lead me in that direction, because he ain't going to throw it in my lap. You know what I'm saying? So I've always took my gamble, you know, within my faith.
You know, it's weird terms.
When you over-communicate, you can overstand.
I understand that. The Knicks, our beloved Knicks. I see you switched up the hat quick. Now you're a Yankee. You rolling with the
New York, everything.
I know.
New York.
The hat switched up. I almost came in here on purpose with a whole Knick outfit so that they could be like, yo, you don't know, that shit is over right now. The Knicks, they gave a good run.
We fought hard. You know what I mean?
I'm in Dubai at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I see you. I'm scrolling I'm scrolling. I see Crack say it's 5 a.m. He got the hookah. Looked like he was chilling.
Shout out Cabana. They shut down the whole restaurant for me and threw the game up. And the one game I had Rich with the fucking camera on the TV. You can't get the Knick game out there. So I was
wondering how the hell
Rich had the camera, the phone on the TV the whole game. The game we won, he had the camera on the shit, and I'm going crazy watching the shit. My eyes are like, because the whole different time over there. Then I go to the game we lost, and I got the hookah. You know, when I'm in Dubai, I have an alias. You know, you got Jadakiss, this kid. I'm Ali Kashani.
Ali Kashani?
Ali Kashani. Yes, when I go to Dubai,
what do that mean?
I say, hi, I'm Ali Kashani. You got to pause. You got to go, hello, I am Ali Kashani. And just, I just get into my hookah.
You got an ID with Ali Kashani?
You ain't catching me smoking hookah in America. You'll catch me smoking hookah out there. That's my alter ego in Dubai. A little couple of coffees. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfucking Kiss Cafe. What's up, baby? So Coach Tibbs.
It was a good one, man. Shout out to Coach Tibbs. He did something we haven't done in 20, 25 years, I say.
My thing is
350 win seasons.
350 win seasons.
So that's 3 playoff appearances, 1 Eastern Conference Finals. He did his job.
How do they fire him?
Because maybe they think he reached his ceiling, or maybe it's his way of coaching. He's burning the treads off Brunson and them. Or they spoke to Giannis or KD or one of them, and they said, we'll consider coming to the Garden if Tibbs is out of it. Those is all the scenarios I came with since the departure of Coach Tibbs.
Now
let me hear your take on this.
Well, I had a friend. I have a friend. His name is Cedric Hollywood. Cedric Hollywood, you might know him. He was the program director of 99 Champs in Miami. And the man came in #1 ratings 20 years in a row, and they still fired him. And I never understood, how do you fire someone that's always #1? Like, how do you fire the guy who's been #1 for 20 years, right? And so that let me know that there is no job safety. When you're working for somebody else and you ain't the boss, they could fire you whenever they feel like it. Now, Tibbs did something for us. Think about what we said. We just saying it. This is just words, but think about it. In real life, he did some shit that we ain't do in 28 years. And you fire the man.
Business. In business, anything can happen.
New York City wants blood, and we're very impatient. We finally went to the finals. We didn't win.
Eastern
Conference Finals, which is big, though.
Yeah.
But we still ain't win that. And they want Giannis so bad. So when I see the packages they're comparing to trading him,
they're going to give away the whole
Karl Anthony Towns is in them packages. So we only got 1 year with Karl Anthony Towns. We went to the Eastern Conference Final. He was an all-star. And all those packages, scenarios I'm seeing is like, he got to go. Like, we want Giannis. Now, this remind me of the Carmelo Anthony trade, where they got rid of the whole team.
Hear what happened? They said it was mad meetings. They was asking them it was a defense assignment that the whole team pointed out that he wasn't doing. He was falling back off the pick and roll. They show him mad footage cameras of it. Yeah. They keep asking him, the coaches, the players, and he just never did it.
Ever sign up for a phone plan thinking, wow, great price. And then a few months later, it's like, surprise, your bill is higher. With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contract, forever.
Plus, Boost Mobile is now a legit nationwide 5G network. They've invested billions building 5G towers across the country. Visit boostmobile.com or head to your local Boost Mobile store today. Get unlimited talk, text, data for $25 a month forever.
5G speeds now available in all areas. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan. Aaron Judge hits 60,000 home runs in the regular season, and when it gets to the end of when they go to the World Series in the chip, he just doesn't do it. But they still keep him. He's still a star. He's still this and this and that. Yes, defensively, Karl Anthony Towns fucked up, just like Tibbs got out coached. But do you, in 1 year,
something happens
somebody
on the
else
team,
comes up?
The first person that's expendable is the coach.
No, that's a fact. Let's think Karl Anthony Towns. I keep hearing his name and all this already in 1 year.
It's already a nasty thing. Him and Tibbs don't go right. Minnesota, now here, it's something when they get them on the same, the train ain't coming when they get together.
Mark Jackson, they keep yelling Jason Kidd. I think Mark Jackson or Sam Cassell, I would like to see them. I always feel like if you go to Steve Kerr.
Worldwide West number, man, call him and see what we doing.
No, he ain't letting me know.
You been asked.
He ain't letting me know. He across the street. That's my neighbor. So, I watch him work out every day. He won't talk to you when he work out. He be like, yo, Joe. I'll be like, yo, Wes, come here. He's like, he just be focused on his workout. He be gone, right? So Wes ain't gonna tell me. The last time I was in something was when Donovan Mitchell was supposed to come to the Knicks. He was in my house that Sunday. He was supposed to be a Knick on Monday. Donovan Mitchell was under the assumption he was a Knick with Jalen Brunson, with this team. And the last minute, the Knicks pulled out R.J. Barrett and was like, yo, we're not giving up R.J. Barrett. And that's how we lost Donovan Mitchell. That's the last shit I was in with the Knicks. Wow.
Hey,
who do you want for Coach Tibbs?
I don't know, because those are some big shoes to fill. If we don't make it to the playoffs, or we don't make it, then we're gonna be sad.
We're gonna be the Knicks fans, huh?
But I take somebody that deserves the job. You know what I mean? Mark Jackson always a candidate, but we don't know. It's some political shit that happened.
I don't know what's up with Mark. Does anybody know why they hate on Mark Jackson? He was taking Golden State to the chip anyway. They put Steve Kerr, he took it, but Mark Jackson would have won them chips with Steph Curry and them.
He would have at least won one or two, it seems like.
But why the league always act like he's blacklisted or blackballed?
Something happened that you gotta ask Wes.
What's going on with these guys? What's going on with these guys lately?
We gotta ask Worldwide West, or we gotta ask Dave East. What happened to Mark Jackson, man?
How would Dave East?
I don't know. You need somebody to balance it out for after you ask Worldwide West.
You gotta ask Dave East?
Yeah, that's only it sounds the best.
In hip hop.
Like, what are you talking?
First of all, I'm jealous.
Hold up, guys. We want to interrupt y'all and present y'all with something.
Oh shit! Oh, baby steps, kiss, baby steps. You want the plaque? I give it to you. You want the plaque?
Damn plaque.
Yo, that's the plaque. What's that? 100,000 subscribers. And this is why the bottom feeders is mad. If you've been doing a podcast for 20 years and you got 3 fucking people watching, you're not a real podcaster. You're not a blogger. We caught this shit in like 2 weeks. Kiss, you want to say something?
YouTube, we thank you. All our subscribers, you know what I mean? People that, messing with the show, we appreciate the love, but we just want to let y'all know the train is coming.
The train is coming, baby.
We're very humbly blessed for this. We're still going up, and we still got work to do.
Now, what I say is fuck all you bottom feeders. All you motherfuckers, we giving you the content. Whether you disrespecting the gods, right? You disrespecting the gods, or you got something to say, or you running off the shit. I mean, look, very humble. You guys don't have to watch us. But we know, okay, Jada won't say he's always humble, but we knew we was about to take this podcast shit by storm. This is a baby step. We're going to get to 1 million before you blink. But you know, we are the podcast, the premier podcast. When all the other podcasts, I'm not talking about just the bottom feeders. The bottom feeders is the guys that had podcasts for 10 years and got 3 dudes watching them. Them dudes, they're sick. Like they really, me and you got chances of getting killed by one of them dudes than anybody. These guys been doing blogs with 3 followers. They like, yo, these guys got sponsors. These guys is, when you get into the culture space and you start the conversation. No, I'm telling you the truth. You just don't want to say it, right? You say we talked to Jim Jones, and I'm not going to lie. We censored all that shit, too. We gave you that, but we didn't let him go too crazy. Shannon Sharp saw that, Jimmy was a basket case. He knew he was about to fly off the hinges. Got him on his shit and got him to talk crazy, crazy, crazy. So he knew what it was. We actually trying to preserve the culture and chill. But when you see everybody's stories we doing, everybody running with all this shit everywhere you go, shout out to 50 Cent. He reposted our shit with Nelly and Ashanti. Said no cap there. One thing this show, I'm not going to lie to you, has done for me. You see? Look at his face. He grabs his hat. Because he's like them.
When people say I'm not going to lie, it's followed by a lie. When people say I'm just being honest, it's followed by not being honest.
Yo, Jada, I don't lie. That's the whole point I'm getting to, Jada. And the one thing this show has done for me is prove that I'm not the Cap King no more.
You got a couple cases where you fixed. You definitely got they definitely owe you a few apologies.
All my shit is real. We do this story with Nelly and Ashanti. 50 Cent throw it up and said, no cap detected. You understand? Before they used to get away with say, yo, Joe's capping. Now, if I tell you that 50 Cent lost the Grammy to Herbal Essence, we bring out the clip. And the winner is Herbal Essence. And so I'm not capping. This show is proving that I'm not Sir Cap-a-Lot.
It's fixing
shit up, right? Because they've been running with the narrative like Joe's a compulsive liar. Joe, no. We are backing up everything I'm saying. If I tell you there's a little guy this little, there's a little guy this little with the suit with the bow tie.
He's not that little.
And what I'm saying to you is,
he this little.
Man,
he's like 2'2".
That nigga could be a medallion, man. If we wanted a human, medallion, that man could be.
Put him on a Cuban.
Yo, put that boy on a Cuban. That boy would be dangling out here, man.
This nigga's crazy.
I'm just telling you the shit we talk. But what I'm saying is, when you the premier podcast, give a fuck what none of these guys say. I'll come for your head top too. Any one of y'all
want so much smoke, man? We're doing good. Listen, this is a lifestyle, hip hop, basketball, and things of that nature podcast. It's not. We not for the gossip.
I gotta keep them on their toes.
We're not disrespecting.
I'm just letting you know.
Hip-hop legends.
We see what's going on.
We're not doing none of that kind of crazy ass shit on this show.
We're starting conversations that everybody else is eating off of. Everybody is diagnosing our guests and on their Supreme podcast and talking about all the shit we talking about here first. I got a call from our good brother Q-Tip. Man, he said, man, I never knew nobody loved hip-hop like me. He said, you and Jada's show. I'm talking to Tony. I had breakfast the other day. By the way, I'm jealous. Tell me about the Mike Vick party. I'm supposed to be invited to that.
Oh, man, you was working. You probably was invited. You was somewhere getting a bag in Bangladesh.
I didn't get the invite. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, shout out to Kiafa. Yeah, happy belated birthday to my brother Mike Vick.
Amazing
No. It was incredible. And the most incredible part is he didn't know I was there. He didn't know I was coming. So it was, he had a beautiful golf course resort thing in Norfolk, VA. His family, friends, you know. As soon as I pull up though, AI Barber Chuck is ready to go do what he do at the casino. And he like, oh shit, Kiss, I gotta go back in. So he went back in. I did a little, nice little medley for him. He was super shocked. We had fun dancing, taking pictures. It was a beautiful thing. Like, especially all the stuff he's been through to where he's at now in life, happy, new head coach of Norfolk State. It was beautiful. Him and Chuck there, they like the pillars of VA. You know what I mean? So to just be in the presence of that love, it was a beautiful thing.
Man, I got jealous, man. Those are both my guys. We went out to Germany.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I did a...
I look like it. First of all, you had that shit on.
Yeah, you know that.
Ooh,
that one-on-one, huh?
Was like
I'll tell you some crazy shit. Your man 50 saw me. He said, damn, crack. You spend all that money on that drip, you ain't make that top 25 best dress. He was clowning me. He looked at my outfit, he said, you spending all that money on that drip, they skipped you over on the car. Yeah. They got Buckshot Shorty and fucking Talib Kweli on that motherfucking list. Like, yo, those are our brothers.
It's crazy.
We love your contributions, but yo, they gotta stop disrespecting the nigga. I'm alive, by the way, guys. And I'm not pussy. So I'm going to speak on reality. And when I die, y'all can have a field day. While I'm here,
when I die,
and my muscles look like this.
Tyson Fury,
I'm going for... So, 50 said he see that shit. That shit with one-on-one, that Louis Vuitton shit. He said, damn, man, you spend all that money on that drip. They put... You know what the fuck I'm talking about, babe. They keep me off the list. These guys, this is a different time, right? It's more like some jealous shit going on out here.
Yeah.
Big fucking time. Like, and so... We get out there, we speak easy Deutsch, Dankeschön, Bitteschön, all that shit out there in Germany. We on that fucking, that Autobahn doing 100. Now, they got old men, rest in peace, like my father, your father, the old men driving 150 miles on that shit. It's normal life on the Autobahn. And Porsches was coming, and we was doing 150 Porsche. Yo, when you scared to death that you force yourself to sleep? Like, I'm sleeping in the fucking car like this. I wake up, I'm that little 150. I keep, like, trying to force myself back to sleep. Yo, this shit crazy.
I was on the Autobahn on the tour bus. That shit cars was flying past.
Right?
Shit was crazy.
And so we out there, concert with my sister Mary J was out there.
MJB.
I had breakfast. Nobody would have ever thought this, right? So my DJ's Fanatic, what's up, Smith? He the guy that wake me up every time we on tour and all that when we overseas and be like, yo, it's breakfast time. They got the little buffet. Even though the shit bread and butter, shit trash. The breakfast is trash.
Yo.
To fucking death out there, right?
Hey.
And so...
Why you so harsh?
No, that shit is terrible, bro. I mean, when I go on tour overseas, if it ain't like Italy, Spain, or Portugal, I'm eating bread and butter and a Coke Zero for all 3 meals. There's just no way around it. Shit, the food just be trash out there. You know what I'm saying? Can you confirm yes or no?
I don't really eat like that, so I really.
Oh, no,
I go over the water, it's like no disrespect. It's like I'm doing a bid. So my mind is already.
You already know what's going on.
Yeah, I eat good before I leave, and then I'm just eat like a hummingbird over there.
No, but how about we like?
I'm just nibbling on bagels,
nowadays the shit we
croissants, fruit.
The shit we know, right nowadays, the shit we know is like, we rich now. So now we know how to find the best fucking restaurant. So we go to the #1 steakhouse. Homemade butter to go with your bread. This is the top of the line. We taste the shit. This shit straight trash. Shit tastes like an orange butter. Yo, bro. Yo, so it's like bidding. You're right. You're correct. It's like bidding. By the way, if you've never been to jail, that's what it's like.
Yeah,
bidding. When you go out there, you already know bread, butter, fucking Diet Coke, Coca Zero. They Coke Zeros is real good. They might still have the cocaine in there.
He threw the breakfast under the bus and bigged up the Coke Zero.
Look, the Coke Zero might have the cocaine still in it. Is what I'm trying to say. Shit, in the bottle?
It's powerful.
Fucking legend. Like that shit. What? Oh my God. Now that is insane.
You don't bring nothing back?
Nah, I don't bring nothing back. But when I came back, I ate something. But anyway, I had breakfast with Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder.
Fine.
We need him on the show.
No doubt.
These guys are so hilarious, and they talking about the podcast. They watch the pod. They watching now. What's up, fellas? Yo. They telling me everything about the podcast. They the ones who got me hyped. They was telling me all these bottom feeders. They was like, yo, everybody jealous. You came out the gate, 100,000. You're killing. You're talking that shit. This. He said, yo, they tight. They gassed me. They,
tell me they
gassed me. They like, yo, bro, these guys, have you seen what? You know what I'm saying? They threw the battery in my back. 50's a subscriber. He watches the show.
Shout out to all our subscribers, man. We need a million. We love
you guys.
We going for an M. You know what I mean?
You know how many?
We in the lower 100,000s right now. We got to get to it.
Hey, Joe and Jada, legends. My question is, my name is Joe, by the way, from Fitchburg, Massachusetts.
I didn't even know that.
My question is, how do you guys develop such longevity in the game to where you guys came out in the 90s and still now everybody wants to hear what you guys have to say. Everybody wants to dress how you guys dress. Everybody wants to live the lifestyle of you guys. What kind of words can you give the guys that are in their 30s and their 40s right now just to keep that level of cool with the culture right now?
Yeah, a lot.
Got a lot to say, huh?
I say the longevity thing is embracing the new stuff that comes out without compromising what you stand for and what you represent. Being able to be talked to, being approachable, being able to reach the people, and all that other shit is him.
Well, you just got to believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? At all times, as an artist, as a man, or a female, as a person.
Self-confidence.
You got to have that self-confidence and believe in yourself. You know how many times they counted me out? And, I got stories like I got jerked from my publishing for like 12 to 15 years of my career. And so I was hearing about everybody getting these publishing deals and for millions of dollars. Ludacris came, he was like, yo, I got this publishing deal for millions. So I was hearing all the rappers. So when I finally got my publishing back, I go around to all the Warner Brothers, everywhere that was, and Warner Chapel and this, and they were like looking at me like, listening to me, and they were like, yeah, all right. And they was offering me shit like $200,000 deals and all that. And I remember I went in my car, and my lawyer at the time, he came to the car. I was like, yo, I thought they was giving people millions. He was like, yo, Joe, you're not hot right now. I was like, I guess that's part of the narcissism or the delusion. When he said that, the next day I had drove down to Miami to meet with Scott Storch, and we made Lean Back. I came back to New York maybe a month later with Lean Back fully done, and went back to the same people. They wasn't trying to let me go out the office. They was offering me M's like crazy because they knew it. And I was showing them the dance, Lean Back. They were like, oh, no, don't leave. Hold up. We got some M's for you. We got some this and this and that. So at the end of the day, the only way to make you believe in us is we got to believe in ourselves.
Next question, please.
Hey, this is Nate. Joe and Jada, you guys are legends in hip hop. I have individual playlists of both of you guys. And I really appreciate your contribution to hip hop. With that stated, is there a feature on an artist's song that was supremely impactful in your lives? Also, is there a feature from an artist that you wanted to get but never had the chance to get?
A feature that impacted my life a lot was AZ on Nas's Illmatic. I never heard nobody flow like that so smoothly. Changed our life. And I've always wanted, he's happy with his career and everything, but I really thought AZ was going to be like a Nas, a Jay-Z, on that super level. But if we talking features, that's the one that stands out the most to me. If I could pick two, all right. I'm not going to pick two.
Me, it had to be Nas, Live at the Barbecue. That fucked us up when we heard that. It was like it was incredibly incredible for some young. The whole song was incredible, but Nas's verse was just crazy. You know what I mean? For me.
At the age of 12, I went to hell for snuff for Jesus. We never even heard shit
Nobody
like that.
say nothing even remotely close to that.
That shit was like, hello. That shit was like somebody's coming. There you go. We got Nas in both those. It's crazy. Next question, please.
I got a two-parted question for both.
Two-parted.
Jada
That's
and
4
Joe.
questions.
So I was listening to 40 Bars of Terror where Jada rapped over the Yeah 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 beat on the Lean Back on the Terror Squad album. So I wanted to know, Jada, how you get into that mindset to hit those bars with such surgical precision. And then the second question is, what was Joe's reaction when he heard those bars? Did you ever think about making it an official remix, or was that dead? Did you hear the bars like, nah, I'm not putting him on my record because he body my shit. So yeah, that's what I would like to know.
For me, that song was a song. Anytime I do a freestyle, is paying homage to the original song because you like it that much. But that 40 Bars of Terror, yeah, the beat, I couldn't wait to use that beat. I was doing the Champ Is Here Part 1. So I was doing the whole mixtape, and that was definitely, after they dropped that song, I'm like, I need that. That's definitely going to be one of the instrumentals I use. So yeah, that was, for me, it's always homage. Anytime you hear me doing any bars on somebody's beat, it's because you like the original beat, especially when you do 40 bars or more. You really love the beat. You know what I mean?
40 bars. I don't know, man. I just, I love Jadakiss every time he raps. I think he's one of the few. I ain't trying to gas this dude out. He don't need it right now. But, every time he raps, I feel like he's one of the, he's one of the very, 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 very few MCs that I think he kill every verse you ever did. So it's like, I give that to Big too. Somebody like Jay-Z, it's very rare that a rapper kill every verse I ever heard. So I gotta always salute Jada for that.
Appreciate that. Next question, please.
Joe and Jada, what's up? This is Riverside Slim. I can't
Riverside
even lie.
Slim, he
Speak
from
pipe dot
Godfather
com is
Harlem,
crazy,
man.
hey yo. But this one for Jada. Jada, is there any rap song or R&B song, whatever, that you wanted to write a verse to, or wish it was your track? Out of all tracks, which one you was like, man, I could have did an ill verse on that, John?
I think every song that's a hit, you feel like you wish you could have been featured on it. But
how many features have you been on, Jada? Do you ever did the numbers?
They ain't gonna do the analytics on me till I'm dead, crack. Then they gonna just start finding all kind of incredible new shit that I did that they could have told me when I was alive. But what he say? Something you wish you was on that you saw? Shit, I go from In the Club, Lean Back, all the way up. I actually did a remix of that, me and Fab. Any song that's a hit, you wish you was a part of it. Any song that make you want to be on it, that's how you know it's a hit. For me, it's everything. Bunch of Drake songs, bunch of Rick Ross shits, Kanye, all of them shits that come out, you're like, damn, why the fuck they call me for this?
The one song I hear all the time that I be like, damn, I could have been on, I should have been on that was Was it French song Pop That? Pop That?
Oh yeah. Damn, you missed it?
I missed it. That song right there, every time I hear it, I'm like, man, I wish I was on that fucking song. You know, it's just that energy that comes on. Whenever I work out in the gym, I work out.
That's a good song. That matter of fact, I gotta try working out. That's a good song.
Oh no, that's hype mania. Yeah. That right there, that should get you hype.
Ballin'.
Like in New England.
New England.
Like I play for New Whiskey. Sheesh.